Hi there, welcome to this tutorial for the ukulele play-alongs of Buffalo Gal. You can find them on the Uke Play-alongs channel on YouTube. In this video, first of all, I'll talk about the chords you need to play the song on GCEA soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele in two keys, F and G. And then we'll talk about the chords you need to play the song on baritone DGBE ukulele, and then I'll just give you a couple ideas about strumming. If you want to support the work on this channel, there are three things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to my two YouTube channels, Uke Play-alongs and UkeStuff. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. All right, let's begin with the chords you need to play the song on GCEA soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. First in the key of F. It's a two-chord song. You'll need the F chord and the C7 chord. Those are the two chords you need to play the song in the key of F. Now how about the key of G? In the key of G, you'll need the G chord and the D7 chord. This is called the Hawaiian D7 because it uses just two fingers. It's not a full D7 chord with a D in it. But nonetheless, your ear supplies the D in what you hear. Now let's talk about the chords you need to play the song on baritone DGBE ukulele. On baritone, you'll need the G chord and the D7 chord. And those are the two chords you need to play Buffalo Gal on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk about strumming. As it comes to strumming, there was no ukulele used in the original version of the song, so there's not one single right answer. There never is anyway, because you're making your own cover of it. There are three rules when it comes to strumming, however. First of all, play the right chord at the right time. Second, keep a steady tempo or a steady beat. And third, make sure that whatever you are playing does match the style of music. I'll just give you a couple ideas quickly here of what to do, and I'm going to do it in the key of G because that's common between two of the versions, one for GCEA and one for baritone DGBE. It would apply to the key of F as well. The first idea would just to be playing down strums on beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That would work really well. I thought about what I considered doing a pick of 3 strum, pick of 4 strum. It might get a little too hectic. You could do that as well if you wanted to. So what I was doing again is I was trying to pick string 3 and 4 alternatively with my thumb. So I want to practice just doing that. And then changing chords with it. That would work. And then you get the strum in there too on beats 2 and 4, just like we were doing originally. And when I'm strumming and picking at the same time, I move my hand a little bit further down from the fretboard that I normally play up there where the body meets the neck. Sometimes I will plant my pinky too, but that's a little bit hard to do when you've got the strum in between. So that's another idea. Here's another one you could do, would just be down strums. The other one that I've been playing with is down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, which is also pretty fast and hectic, but I think it fits well. And sometimes I'll go 1, 2, 3 at the end of those sequences as well. So with those chords and that strumming, that's all you need to do to be successful on Buffalo Gal. Thanks so much for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.